Hello, YouTube. This is VidHead85, and thank you so much for joining me for this episode here. It's a regular VidHead85 episode. It's not a That Child-Free Guy one, but I want to talk about something called gaslighting. Gaslighting, I believe, comes from a old movie from maybe the 50s or so that talks about a woman who pretty much is being gaslit by her husband. Her husband pretty much plays on her. It's like the unreliable narrator when you can't really tell if they're actually seeing this or not. Well, that's what gaslighting is. It's forcing you to pretty much doubt yourself. So here's 18 phrases that when people gaslight you, this is usually what they say. Number one is "you're crazy." This is a common phrase that gaslighters use to avoid taking responsibility or being accountable for their actions, Dr. Harrison says. It leads victims to self-doubt and question the reality of the situation and worry about their own judgment and sanity. Now, honestly, I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. I know what I saw. So-and-so thinks you're crazy too. Okay, this is an isolating tactic where they pretty much try to make you feel as if you're the only one who feels this way. This person says, I call them invisible armies. They'll use this as a backup of people who aren't there to solidify their point. It didn't happen that way. Oh God, I hate when people say that because yes, the frick it did. It causes someone to doubt their perceptions and feel confused. It can be very traumatic. It can be a very negative experience when you're trying to express something that happened and someone is repeatedly telling you, no, it didn't happen. Yes, the frick it did. That's not what I meant. This enables a gaslighter to avoid taking responsibility by discrediting a person's opinion, personal experience, credibility, or intelligence are common gaslighting tactics. Another one, this is supposed to be 18, but some of them are redundant. If you cared for me, you would. Oh God, if you cared for me, you would do this or you would do that. Usually it is about someone saying that you will give them power over you. And it's pretty much to make you feel like you can't trust yourself or that that this person is really, that this person has your best interests at heart. They do not. You always blow things out of proportion. I really hate when people say this because I see this all the time, especially when I'm talking about racial issues. Oh, you're blowing it out of proportion. Oh, they didn't really mean that. What if it... No. I'm not blowing it out of proportion. I'm acting in exact proportion because it is what I said it was. You not believing me does not undermine what it is. This next one is, this is why you don't have friends. It's meant to attack someone's self-worth and alienate them from others so that they're more dependent on their gaslighters. They'll often attack your friends or family or suggest that you stay away from certain people. Wow, this definitely sounds like that Jonah Hill thing. Don't get so worked up over this, which is blowing out of proportion. You can't take a joke. Now this one, I really hate this one because a lot of people will try to hide their assholery under jokes. You're not a prank. You're not a jokester. You're an asshole. Next one is you have no clue about X, Y, or Z. Yeah, this is where they try to. Gaslighting is all about taking the issue off of what they're doing and put it back on you. You made me do it. Okay, yeah. No, I did not. I did not make your arm swing and punch me in the face. I did not make you punch a hole in the wall. I did not make you do a damn thing that you did not want to already do. Don't do it. I'm the only one who's responsible in this relationship. Bullshit. The kids know you're not a good parent. Oh, of course. Now, this is another one that really pisses me off because a lot of women will definitely face that. A lot of men there are a lot of fathers who are so absent that if they never came home, the kids wouldn't even notice. They want to upset you so that you align more with the gaslighter, she says. Who are they going to believe? Oh, this definitely is like when someone is trying to show an unequal power dynamic, especially if you know them, if they knew them first. A lot of times when a manipulator will often pull that out because they want to make it known very clearly that nobody's going to believe you. In fact, I've had that at some point, because when I was telling the truth and nobody believed me, but they believed the person that knew them before. You're too sensitive. Yeah, that's a similar, you can't take a joke. Just don't worry about it now. This is something to where they're pretty much going to try to let them wait it out for a time, and then just kind of look just like politics. There's a fever pitch, and then eventually, in the US at least, it dies down as other stuff takes its place. So those are gaslighting phrases that people use. This is really crazy because of the fact that I've had a few of these used against me. And I mean, of course, I think everybody has at one point or another. And this is really, you know, when you hear people say this, just hunker down and understand that no, you're not going to control the narrative, because that's what they're trying to do. All right, have a great day, and talk to you soon.